Hello everyone and welcome to my weekly update where I'm going to be talking about some games that have either arrived or games that I've been playing in general, and you guys are going to decide what you'd like to see in this coming week. But before we start, leave me a comment below and tell me what you guys have been playing and maybe what you've enjoyed very recently. Firstly, we have some party games that have arrived in the post. These have arrived from Australia, the UK and from America, so we've got a little bit of the whole world right here in a package of party games that I have. This top one here is Trust Me I'm a Doctor. Players will have a certain illness and all the other players are the doctors who have got certain cures. This goes way back to the Black Plague era where maybe some cures weren't particularly the right thing to do. Then we have Paranoid, which is, it makes you feel paranoid when you play. The idea of this game is you're going to be drawing a card and it will say who is the most, who is this, who is that, and you'll be putting it in front of certain players. Now the player that you put it in front of isn't allowed to see the card that you just put in front of them. So of course they desperately want to know what you've put down in front. So there is another deck of cards where you are trying to hunt for reveal cards, which allows you to look at those cards. Now I'm a massive fan of party games that become very personal to the group because then it's different with different friends that you play. For example, my favourite party game of all time is Truth Bombs. If you guys want to see Truth Bombs, let me know in the comments below. But that was Paranoid. Then we have Game of Ham, which is essentially Cards Against Humanity 2.0. But there are so many different ways to play in here. You can alter the rules in very different ways to keep your game fresh, interesting. There is also a drinking variant in there, and there is also a 420 version in there. There isn't any chance that I will be doing the 420 version. I might do the drinking version if I can get some players, but I will certainly unbox this at some point. But let me know in the comments below if you want to see this. These three games, I must note, these will be 18 plus. They are extremely rude. They will not be suitable for families. So you can vote on these three separately. Another thing that arrived, well, sort of last week, but I've been playing a lot of this. Yes, it's a cardboard box. No, I'm only kidding. Obviously, it's not just a cardboard box. This is my very first rental game from Borrow a Game. I'll leave a link in the description below. And if I look inside, as you can see, this is the game that I rented. This is actually Brass Lancashire. I ordered this because I played Brass Birmingham. If you guys want to check out my video, I did. Brass Lancashire is kind of the first one, I believe. I think it's the lead up to. I'm not entirely sure. But I do know that I really enjoyed this game as much as Brass Birmingham. But yeah, this is from Borrow a Game, so that's why it's nicely packaged in here, so I keep it in good condition. And I've just finished My City. This is a polyomino game for 2 to 4 players, and it is a legacy game. With a twist, it is replayable at the end. There is a version that you can play after you've played all of the chapters. The game has 8 chapters with 3 games in each, so if I quickly do the maths, that is 24 games. This starts off really easy. It's one of the easiest legacy games I've ever played, but rules get drip fed as you play. There are small changes as you go, there's different challenges as you play, but this is, I wouldn't say it's my favourite legacy, but it certainly is one of the easiest. As you play, you'll be creating your city, and very slowly you'll be making changes to your board. You'll be using stickers and markers to make the board very unique to you, and all the pieces that you collect through the game will also become unique to your player character. But this legacy style game is wonderful to play. I've been playing it with Jess and Jade. We played it as a family and all 3 of us absolutely loved it. Now since it's a 4-player game and we only played it 3-player, I have all the pieces to show you from the start how it would play with the 4th player that we haven't touched. So you guys can see how this plays right from the beginning. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see My City. And the other game I've been playing this week is the Clanking Space Cyberstation 2. This is the second expansion of the Clanking Space series. This game comes with a new board. Oh yes, I know. And it looks wonderful on the table. If you guys follow me on Instagram, there are pictures on there. But it also adds a little mechanic in there that definitely changes the game up. So if you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments below. So that's what I have for this week, guys. If you want to see one of the 3 party games, let me know. And I'll also do one of the 3 other games that you just saw, which was My City, Clanking Space Expansion, and the Borrow a Game, which was Brass Lancashire. Make sure you subscribe to keep up to date with my videos. For now, I will say goodbye and catch you on the next video.